Thailand a wonderful salad called Som Tam, and it comes from an area in the northeast of Thailand, bordering on the country of Laos, and it's made from raw green papaya. Now, I was going to do a Som Tam today, but I went and priced up a green papaya, and it was £6 for a small papaya, and there's no way I can justify that kind of expenditure on a salad. And so what I decided to do is go along with an idea I've had for some while, and I think it is actually a thing, and I'm going to call it Thai Slaw, because I'm using white cabbage, Thai white cabbage and carrot, rather like we do in coleslaw, only I'm applying the Som Tam dressing to it. Now, the secret of Som Tam is that it's a combination of sweet, sour, salty, garlicky and hot. So we've got hot from the chilies, we've got sweet from palm sugar, and this is palm sugar. At a pinch you can use soft light brown sugar, but really if you want to get it authentic you're going to need some palm sugar, and you're going to need about that much. So I've basically shaved it off there with a knife and got myself a heaped tablespoonful of it, and that's the sweet element, along with the carrot. The sour comes from lime, comes from the juice of a lime, and it also comes from tamarind. In my opinion, there's no real substitute for tamarind. If you can get this Thai tamarind paste, and it looks like that, it's a liquid tamarind water. It'll be sold as paste, but it's actually like a tamarind water. And I don't think there's a real substitute for that. So if you can find it, find it. If you can't, use a bit of apple cider vinegar, about the same amount as you'll see me use here, and then you'll get an approximation, because we're still staying with the sour. Salty, that comes from soy sauce and fish sauce, and I'm using, for authenticity, I'm using Thai soy sauce. This is Healthy Boy mushroom soy sauce, that's really good, and I'm using Squid Brand fish sauce. The Squid Brand fish sauce, it doesn't have any squid in it, it's made from anchovies, but it's a rather good one. It's a sort of medium quality Thai fish sauce. In addition to that, we want a bit of tomato, so I'm using these 3 little cherry tomatoes. You can use about the same amount of any tomato you have, but the smaller cherry tomatoes are better. We need some garlic for flavour. I've got 2 kinds of chilli here. I've got a Thai bird eye chilli, which is hot. You know, that is gonna you're gonna know you've eaten that. And I've also got some couple of pieces of my own homegrown Rocoto Montufar, which is a special kind of chili pepper grown originally in the Andes in Peru, and it rather suited to this climate, so I grow my own of those. And this is my first ripened one, which I froze, and I'm going to use a bit of that today raw in this salad. In addition to that, another flavouring we use is peanuts. You can get hold of raw peanuts and fry them up yourself, but you know, I don't have that kind of time available, and it's harder to find than these are, so I'll use a decent peanut. Another flavouring that goes into it is, you could call it a kind of fish jerky. It's actually a shrimp. It's a tiny little shrimp which has been dried, so it's like a dried sort of shrimp jerky type thing. That's all the flavourings that go into this. That's the white cabbage from which I cut those. So now I'm going to clear the decks, and now I'll show you what we do with this. Hey guys, got a couple of thank yous. I've got Bradley Bennett again, Mr. Paul, and another sponsor, Mike and Nancy Abel. And also I'd like to thank Paul, who sent me 3 coffees. Thanks very much, guys. You're helping to keep the lights on and you're helping me to make better videos. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay, this is a salad that's pounded, and there's a special Thai mortar which is designed basically for doing just this. And it comes with this large pestle. And it's used extensively for grinding salads and making marinades and things like that. This one was gifted me by my dear friends Matt and Wan. Wan being a Thai lady from that particular northeast part of Thailand. And they very kindly gifted this to me. And I use it quite often now when I'm making these kind of dishes at home. So I really thought I'd share that one with you. So thanks Matt and Wan, my dear friends, and let's put it to good use on video for the first time. So into the mortar goes some garlic, and then I want also in there I want the chilli. So I'm just going to cut that into a couple of pieces. So that's cut up into pieces and it will go in. And then we start giving that a bashing with the pestle. And I want to grind that up to a fine paste. Get it going to a paste. Something like that. And when you're bashing the chilli, try to keep your eyes away from it, because if you get a squash of that into your eye, you're going to know about it. Okay, next into that I'm going to put in my palm sugar. You can do this with soft light brown sugar. And I like to get that mashed up pretty much before I go in with the next ingredient, and that is a lime. So I like to cut it that way, and perhaps just another piece, something like that. And then I squeeze those into it, and I also drop the lime peel in there. The lime's been washed, so all that goes in as well. And give that another couple of bashes. You get a lovely zestiness from the peel. You don't actually eat it in the finished in the finished salad, but it is nice to get it in there. Into that I'm just going to put a pinch of those little prawns. They go in. Give them another bashing. So that's all mixing together in there. And I'm just going to drop in now those little cherry tomatoes, and I'll just half those and drop them in. Give that a little bash. Now into that I want to put in some tamarind paste. I'm just going to put in 1.5 tablespoons of that. And I get that bashing again. And then into that I want a good splash of soy sauce. That's going to be about a dessert spoonful. And the same of fish sauce. You can measure it if you like, but that's as much as I do. Now into there goes all my coleslaw salad mix. So that's carrot, and cabbage. Now with the Thai version that would be shredded papaya. But I find this a really good substitute, and it's delicious with chicken, like same as coleslaw is, I guess. So I'm just going to pound that lightly now, and then what I do is I go in with a spoon, lift it up and over, and then give it another bash. And again, you don't pound so heavily with this. Into that I'm going to put in, what's that, a slack handful of peanuts. And they're just ordinary salted peanuts, and I know some of my Thai friends are going to be in horror at that, but actually it works quite well for me. Now comes the best bit. I get to taste it, and it should have all those elements in it. Sweet, sour. Let's have a go. Okay guys, if you want to help me out, please like, share, subscribe, and let your friends know about it. Also, there is now a PayPal subscriber link down below in the show more section, and there's also a subscribe star link there if you want to help me out. Thanks in advance, and meanwhile the thumbs up help an awful lot. Thank you very much. I would say that's just about perfect. So there you have it, boys and girls. Thai Slaw. Magnificent. So I'll be serving that up with some Thai fried chicken, Hat Yai fried chicken, which will be my next video after this. So this is particularly good with fried chicken. It's generally served with sticky rice and fried chicken, a salad of this type. Fiery hot. You can control the heat in it by the amount of peppers you add to it, or don't add any at all, it's up to you, but I like it a bit fiery. It's crunchy, sweet, sour, salty and garlicky. It's wonderful. So, credit where it's due. I'm going to put a link in the description below and on YouTube in the cards to the original recipe for Som Tam, which I got from the lovely Pailin at Hot Thai Kitchen channel. Some of you may already know her. She's really good and she gives great explanations, and all the recipes work. That's one of them. Okay. Delicious.